DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation. What's going on? It's another FA Friday coming right up at you guys. Yo, you got your favorite peeps over here. You got Gundy. You got myself, Mikhail, and Nemesis. So we got all the favorite people, and I think Chris will be here, but a little bit late. He's got that four-lettered word. Work. Of course, Mikhail's at work too, but his job's actually cool though. What's going on, Mikhail? Now nobody's gonna be here. All by myself. Well, it looks like everybody's AFK. Because of work, I guess, and it's like, oh, we got Sonya. Sonya's here. Woohoo! Sonya is here. What's going on? What up, Gandhi? What up?
Yo.
Glad to have you finally show up. Jeez.
I know, right? It's about time.
Fucking slacker.
Fuckers.
And Mikhail's slaving away over there.
Is he?
Oh yeah,
How's he slaving?
he's at work.
Yuck.
Oh yeah, but his job's actually cooler than your job. So I mean, it's still working at basically a data center, but his data center's cooler than your data center.
Mine feeds me lunch and breakfast every day, though.
His fucking validates Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I don't know what perks he's got to the job, but I know that his validates Bitcoin.
we get a masseuse that comes in once every 2 weeks. I'm not lying. It's true.
Too funny. That is too funny. Is it a happy ending, masseuse?
No. Not while you're working.
What about after work?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, you should
I mean,
try
I'm
that.
assuming they masseuse other places. They just,
I'm sure where you're at, man, there's plenty of those other places.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, my Jesus. Is it another weekend already?
Yeah. It's the end of the week. It's the end of the week, man. Definitely.
It's terrible.
The end
Terrible.
of the week. And is the bull run over?
Dude, it never even started.
You know, I was thinking that too. Everybody's like, bull run. I'm like, we're already
Yeah.
pulling back. How's this bull run?
This is like second creep up before the ultra pump.
But what if we get the 80% pullback?
I mean, it can happen.
It's the fundamentals, bro.
The
It can happen for
pumpamentals.
sure.
Just pamp it.
I always tell people,
One bit.
be willing to lose all your money if you invest in crypto.
Well, crypto, yes.
You're gonna
Bitcoin,
lose it
no.
all, and you're gonna be happy about it.
Well, not if you got Bitcoin. See, you
Well,
don't.
yeah.
You see, one Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin, but one shitcoin could be worth nothing tomorrow.
Liquidated. Well,
open up your crypto wallet, and
you
everything's
keep it on
gone.
your
You're like,
exchange,
what the fuck?
if you keep it on exchange, you never owned it anyway. So
Oh, these are facts. These are 100% facts.
look at this guy. He looks like he's been working out in the sun all day.
What? Not yet. Not
No,
kind of.
man, he's been in a container, like breathing hot air,
It's so dry.
right? that skin,
And
that's
water.
that
That's
skin
dry
that
heat.
has been like fan dried. It's like imagine working underneath those hand dryers that blow the hot air at your hands, but that's your whole body.
Yeah, constant. Yeah.
Unless he goes into one of those weird tubing fucking containers that has those most fucked up harmonics in there. I don't know how you deal with that. That would drive me fucking absolutely batshit.
God fucking quit.
That would drive me batshit, dude. I'd be like, there has got to be a way to fucking silence this shit.
Yeah, there is. You get a different tube.
Yeah, for every aspect of the machines and the container if necessary.
Yeah. How do you make powerful things quiet? I don't know.
How you make it noisy? Oh, we'll fucking make it water cooled, but that doesn't make it noisy. We'll make it ribbed.
Ribbed for your ears pleasure.
Right? It's like, oh my god. You know, whenever I saw those tubes, I was like, man, that's something funky about those tubes. I'm not sure if I like those. And then hearing, talking to Mikkel while he was working, and I was like, oh my god. I feel like I'm yelling at you because I'm hearing it on the phone. And then he gave me the pleasure. He's like, this is the one that we did all the tubes on. And I was like, oh my god, you can have a conversation in there. What makes the other container still audible? What makes that other container still audible?
What do you mean?
Well, you said you did the tubes on those on the machine, just the machines, right?
No, on the bridges.
So on the backs of the machines.
No, on the So there's it's like you jumper from like hot to cold, right? Well, like where there's not machines, you still have to go from hot to cold. So those are bridges because you're
Okay.
just bridging. You're just bridging over. There's no
Okay.
machine there. So that noise is
It's a
from
placeholder for
bridge
future
tubes.
machines.
Yeah.
Oh, so all you guys did was change the bridge tubes out, and that made that much of a difference.
Yeah. Almost 6 decibels just by changing the bridge tubes.
Oh
If
my
you
God.
change all of the bendy tubes to those tubes, you drop at like 8 or 9 decibels.
Oh,
What was your peak? Like 110?
No, like 96.
Oh, that's not too
But
bad.
it's like I don't know, it's the pitch, man. Like it's
yeah, it's a particular pitch that's consistent. It's like that droning noise.
it's
dude.
like a whine. It's not even
Yeah,
a drum, it's a whine.
Yeah.
it was insane to hear it on the phone. I'm like, if this is what I'm hearing on the phone, I can't imagine how horrid it's got to be in person.
Well,
I mean, I
most of
still
the-
work there. Don't get me wrong, but it would just fucking
It's
drive
fine.
me up the wall. I'll be like, oh god, I gotta get the ear fucking plugs in, and fucking I gotta
Oh,
get
yeah.
suited up to get into this one. Oh god.
I-
When you go
I-
into it, you're like,
How long ago was it?
but at least you could be like, well, at least it's cool out. It's not
Yeah,
it's
right.
not blazing hot like a fucking air cooled system. So I mean, I guess you're
So-
picking and choosing your battles, right?
Still hot as fuck.
Right. Well, I mean, it's a container sitting in the blazing sun.
Expedite
Yeah,
heat.
I had a cabinet earlier that I had to open up the door on because I walked in there and the cabinet was like at it's like 58 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
Like the
that
breaker
little
cabinet.
toasty.
I said, oh boy, that's a little hot.
That's a little toasty. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Lucky I caught it.
Oh my goodness. Now, what
Lucky
causes that?
I'm
Is that just the fucking the heat just running away inside the container?
That the sun was on that side of the container, just like right there, just baking in on that side of the container where that box is. So
Oh,
kind of like a recipe for disaster.
Melted. Melted.
now have they ever
Right.
thought about putting like the like shade cloth over the containers?
No,
Do you think that that's cost effective and worth it?
maybe.
Well, then you got to worry about rain and wind.
No, not shade cloth. Shade cloth's a little different. You're not blocking out 100%. You're you can get like 60% shade cloth and it'll still let the rain go through, let the wind go through.
Yeah, you're mainly blocking out like the UV rays.
Yeah, you're just stopping it from baking it. Because like the containers are, it's like you paint the containers white. So
Like
I
the-
mean that's as
like
best
the
as you're
tint
gonna
in your
get in
car.
reflectivity.
Like tint in your car. You get 50%. You can still see through it.
Yeah. But you're
That's
not
right.
so you're not catching everything,
Yeah.
Cause like fucking what like I remember what's his name from back in the day, man. He had on his site he had him underneath the fucking big old shade cloth, his shipping containers.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got any noise canceling headphones?
I have some more canceling. Yeah, I have the earbuds too.
Oh, I just use my Bose. They're pretty good at dropping it about 20 decibels, so that puts it back in like mid 80s for me. So
Well, so like we wear hard hats majority of the time. So kind of a bummer
oh,
because
you're still in the live construction zone?
I mean, no, but they like us to wear them
Oh, okay.
anyway. I was like a policy.
Ours are all like vests and hard hats, safety shoes until they hand them over. Once it's handed over to
Pretty,
next
that's kinda
entity.
pretty much how it is. So like, I don't know. Hard hats are great. I recommend them in almost every site, right? But on the hydro sites, they kind of get in the way. So,
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, has there been any kind of exciting like projects that have been coming out lately?
Besides the mass ramping of AI globally, I don't think there's much anything else going on right
I
now.
don't think so. It seems like everybody is like the GPU side of mining is fucking done, and it except in like spurts here and there, or people
Spec
got
mining.
like spectacular electricity to be able to keep on doing it.
1 cent.
Where you're getting a little bit of profit, not a whole lot, but at least you're not just breaking even. But for the vast majority of people, to run more than a GPU at current power levels with current payouts with current
Yeah.
pricings, it's
It's
not
stupid.
worth it.
Nope. They took it away from us, man. I blame Ethereum, honestly. Fuck Ethereum. It was so good for so long. Why you gotta screw up a good thing? And
Because
they're like, yeah, let's just go prove a stake. Yeah, no problem.
they wanted to make sure that the people who got the early drop of Ethereum get the highest payouts always.
Oh yeah, of course. But I mean, it was still good.
It's like,
You know?
gotta remember that the early token holders before the launch, because Ethereum was such a fair launch with
Yeah.
their pre-mine and everything.
That's how you know it's gonna be screwy from the get-go, right?
Oh, talk about screwy, dude. Oh my god. I almost feel vindicated.
Like an aha moment.
Yeah, I feel vindicated. It's like,
Yeah.
not an aha moment because that'd be a realization. It's just one of those, I was right. So, one of the fucking co-owners of fucking XRP fucking sold a whole metric shit ton of XRP, dude.
To who though? Does it say?
Open fucking market, dude. He fucking sold it to an exchange, bro. At
Ouch.
the top.
Well, they're just trading on off market. That's why the price hasn't gone anywhere. There's a shit ton of XRP movement. The volume is ridiculous, but there's no.
It's fake volume, though.
I mean, it might be real volume, but it's not on exchange volume.
See, the volume is just a lot of it's bots, just doing wash
daily,
trading. So
Yeah.
you're fucking talking about 1,000 microtransactions happening. It's like, but it doesn't really amount to anything. It's not like you have anywhere where people are like, yeah, can I pay this in XRP? Do you accept XRP? It's like, no. You ain't hearing it nowhere.
Dude, man, more people accept
Not even
Litecoin than
the
they do
governments are fucking doing it. And their claim to fame is the fucking, we're gonna be the new Swift system. We're gonna make Swift look like like outdated trash. And it's like,
I mean, we knew that already.
don't see anybody. I don't see any government official ever going, yeah, we're gonna give up control and power.
Well, it's not the gov.
The Swift usage is through government usage.
I know, but it's all tied through our current money system.
Right. Again, what government's gonna be like? Oh yeah, go ahead and replace us. None. It'll never like even El Salvador.
Unless it's an orchestrated fall on purpose.
Well, you can even take, for instance, take a look at El Salvador, right? El Salvador uses Bitcoin as legal currency, right?
It does
But-
now, yes.
But they also use the U.S. dollar as primary source of money movement.
I know that's kind of ending worldwide now, though. If you've been paying attention, countries refusing to pay for gas and petrodollars. Getting it from somewhere else.
because our stranglehold has weakened over the last 5 presidencies.
Yeah,
We are in fact losing, and once the Saudi Arabians refused to sit there and re-sign the contract agreement with us, we were done. It's just a matter of time. We're bleeding out that superpower, and there's somebody who's going to jock. This has all been jockeying for new structure for superpower.
Oh yeah. Maybe it'll be global.
And that's some of the reasons why, it's like Trump understands that we need to be energy independent as quickly as possible. Because if there's this paradigm shift, energy is going to get really expensive for us if we've got to import it all.
It's going to. What happened to gas, man? Trump's been in office for fucking months. What happened to gas? Nothing. It's still hot as fuck.
He hasn't gotten to that point where he's actually tackled the energy usage yet. Think of it like as much as like I go, Trump has dropped the ball here, he's dropped the ball over here, he's dropped the ball over here, there's other things you turn around and you're like, wow, you have fucking been putting in the work over here.
Oh yeah.
So
The problem is it's so fucked up that it's gonna take a while.
Oh yeah. I
It's
mean,
like if you eat Krispy Kremes every day for 10 years,
I mean,
you're not just gonna drop the weight overnight.
we just released that El Salvadorian fucking gang member that was trafficking people. We let this guy go. We brought him back in the United States.
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Fuck
I heard
yeah,
about
dude.
that guy.
We
They let him
not
back?
only brought him back in, he went to court. Judge just ordered like a day or two ago for his release.
What?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Mm.
Another Obama appointed judge.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Obama. Good old Bama.
So yeah,
Oh,
it like there's a whole bunch of stuff like I did not vote for this motherfucker. An El Salvadorian fucking nationalist, fucking gangbanger. Get the fuck out. Do
I
not
know.
pass go. You know,
Yeah.
we have judges that are stopping the government from doing what we the people fucking voted for. So it's the government, the Department of Justice is subverting the will of the people. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, that's what they love to do, you
And
know?
and that and,
They
and
get their
it's like, and
jellies
people
away.
don't realize, and it's like I can tie this all into like financials and Bitcoin and all of that, because that also ties into your earning ability, which in fact affects how you are going to save in Bitcoin. See how that works? More illegals, cheaper wages. Cheaper wages means that your earning potential drops with that cheaper wages. You're in fact having to you have to take on more jobs, more responsibilities in order to try to make a living wage now.
Well,
So that you can make a little Bitcoin.
What was minimum wage in Great Depression? Like $1.80 or something?
Yeah, but you got to look at it like since 1913, which is, if you guys aren't familiar with that, is with the Federal Reserve Act. We've lost about almost right around 98 to 99% of our purchasing power. We have lost.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Ouch.
yeah.
It hurts. Get it out.
It hurts real bad. Hurts real bad. Uh-oh.
I see mesh.
Mikkel's showing some sexiness over there. I see
Oh,
red
so much
tubing.
mesh.
There's some pink tubing. Oh, giggity. Oh, giggity. There's bare pink tubing. Oh, giggity.
Does a bear shit in the woods? What?
Oh, so much. Oh. Does it count if you only see tip?
GPU Jesus, put your raging clue away.
Oh, giggity. That was like a smorgasbord of giggities.
Yeah, how many giddies?
It was a smorgasbord.
A gaggle of
beautiful.
giggities?
Yes.
Well, back to what I was saying. So like the equivalent of poverty back in the 30s. That same pay to be equivalent for today's money would have to be about $6,000 take home a week. And that was baseline regular hourly pay back then. And if the pay went with the money, you'd be making $6,000 a week now. Yeah, I don't know anybody right now in my
You know, I see where the math goes on that, and on the front end, I agree with it. On the back side, I disagree with it, and this is the reason why I kind of disagree with it, because as people's earning potentials go up, right, your crime goes down, so people's insurance claims go down, which means insurance prices go down. which means that people are again able to earn more money because there's more money available in the pot. Companies want to sit there and spend this money. Why? Because they need a tax write-off against their profits. So they're more than happy to fucking give out pay raises to a limitation as long as it offsets the profit taxability liability on this. So if we can accelerate that money velocity, which means that people who don't have a lot of money don't typically spend a lot, right? They're in conservation mode.
Yeah, there's
At least
no
people who
frivolous
are
income.
not brain dead. You know, I mean, there are those brain dead that fucking go thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into fucking debt and wonder why life sucks. But you know, your normal person that makes a budget and goes, "Hey, look, I make fucking $500 a week. We've got to live within $2,000 a month. We have to do everything on $2,000 a month budget." Those people, you know, fucking, you start giving those people higher incomes. Now, once they hit that level of where they're like, "Oh, look, I have some money in the bank account, I'm gonna start spending." Now you have a person re-entering into that spending market, and that's what the people really, what these higher, you know, bankers and institutions really want. They need the velocity of money.
I thought in the future you'll own nothing and be happy though.
That's a WEF fucking bullshit. Like a normal economist is just going, you know, especially in a democratic economist, they just look at, well, if quantitative easing didn't bring in the velocity of money the way we want it, which was all quantitative easing is it wasn't them really quote unquote printing money. It was just them fucking making the cost of borrowing money almost next to nothing. There was no risk to borrowing money. You know, so they couldn't stimulate the money movement that way. So now the Democrats are going, it's a kind of a double fold. They think that, one, if they bring in all these you know, illegals into this country and just make them citizens, they'll just automatically vote Democrat and save the party. And then two, they think with all those new citizens, you're gonna double or triple your tax base overnight.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, you know, you're bringing in people who are also going to bring in their values from the country that they're leaving because it's trash. And, you know, it's like, you know, it's the whole meme of, you know, you might be moving in from California, but you better not vote like it.
Yeah. Thanks.
So, I mean, like, so you have all these new illegals that are coming in, and you make them illegal, and they're going to vote for the same policies that destroyed the country they left, because they didn't learn shit before they left.
So,
and then what are they doing? They're earning money and sending it back home. Why? Because they're spending that money in another economy. So even with all of them here, they're spending a big portion out of the country. So it's they're getting a tax revenue with no money velocity. So they're eventually going to realize, well, shit, flooding the market with all these people who don't care about America in the slightest fucking way didn't help the velocity of money. So we're back at square one with now people leeching off the system because they came here thinking America is so rich that they can afford to pay for them. So that there hurts the American people because it suppresses wages too, overall, for everyone.
Yep. Yeah. Inflation was 7% one year. I only got a 2% raise, so that's still 5% I ate out of my pocket for the year.
Bro, I remember fucking getting walked off to the side from an upper management at Pep Boys. Right? Fucking I don't know how you got a pay raise, but you got a pay raise. And I'm like, really? I was at that time, Pep Boys was like, oh, we're doing pay raise freezes for the whole year. And I was like, well, what did I get? And he pulls me off to the side and he's like, you got a 35-cent raise. I had been there for 8 years at that point and got a 35-cent raise.
Youch.
Yeah.
Yep, time to leave.
That's stingy.
Oh, yeah. And being told that I'm not allowed to tell anyone because no one else in the whole building got any kind of a pay raise.
Well, you know, that's
I was just like,
should be able to express your feelings towards that.
oh, I did. I was like, I looked at the manager and I'm like, can I tell them to just fucking keep it?
Yeah, just
I'm like, what the fuck is 35 cents? You know, I was like, what? Each day I'm gonna get like maybe $2-3 extra, dude. Fucking that's gonna get taxed to oblivion. Fucking keep it. I'm like 35 cents. The company obviously is fucking broke. Like, can't give me a fucking 8% fucking raise after 8 fucking years. Give me 1% per year.
Well, you know why they don't want employees talking to other employees about their paychecks. It's because those that are senior, that started off like 10 years ago, making $12 an hour, that are now making $24 an hour, are making the same as the guy that was hired last week.
Yeah. Oh, I quit over that one. When I'd been at a place for like a year and a half. I was working at the mall. So the only reason why I wasn't turned management was that I needed to wait 1 more year before, this way I was 18 before they can make me management. And they hired in this chick, and I just so happened to just casually ask her. I was like, so what did they hire you at? They gave her fucking almost $1 more than me.
nice.
Hired in a year and a half later. I fucking walked up to my manager. I'm like, this is my fucking 2-week notice. And they fucking looked at me and I'm like, you just hired her in and she's making more money than me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that I got a run around from.
I'm like,
one of the tech
I
companies.
like that's not gonna fly. I'm like, I'm fucking done. And
Yeah.
we were like right before fucking, like, it was like 2 weeks before we had to do inventory of the we had to do inventory of the store manually. So it was like the old way of everything, because like I'm an old fart.
Counting. One,
And right
two.
before Christmas, too.
Oh yeah, we were like coming up on the Christmas. We were getting a big Christmas rush, and they know that I knew how to fucking sling that shit in the inventory into our fucking rudimentary fucking inventory machine and get everything accounted for and put on the floor. It took me about 4.5 days, and I could process all the extra inventory that they send for Christmas. They wanted me there for that bad, because like I was the only one that was that efficient with it.
How bad? Did they give you a $2 raise?
Nope.
Fuck yeah.
So they fucking the manager brings me off the district manager brings me off to the side, takes me out for fucking lunch and shit like that, dude. Like they're like, well, what if we make you management? I'm like, you already fucking tried that one. I'm like, you guys already turned me down on that. And fucking and then they come back like 2 days later, fucking takes me out for another lunch, and he's like, the best I can do for you is a 10-cent raise. And I'm like, I fucking quit. Keep the fucking 10-cent raise. Don't even fucking bother.
The best. The
And-
best.
And I'm like, you just hired somebody in, and they're fucking making way more money than me. You want to give me a 10? No. And then they were like fucking, oh well, you punch in late, consistently every day by 5 or 10 minutes. Now, let me mind you, I'm in high school at this time. I'm taking the bus to get to the mall. So whenever the bus drops me off, I'm on the other side of the mall from where I have to fucking be. So I'm running through the mall to get to fucking punching in. So there's times where I'm right on time, but a lot of times I'm like at least a minute or two late. Because there's no way I could fucking run 3/4 of a fucking mile in like fucking 2 minutes.
We'll see
No
you in
way.
boots and cargos and shit.
I mean, like,
It's like-
maybe when I was in
Well,
my,
if you paid me more, I could get a car, and I wouldn't have to wait on the damn school bus to drop me off 3/4 of a mile from where I need to be, and then run across the mall.
right.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they gave me to run around, and I was like, nah, fucking this is my 2-week notice. I'm like, you're getting 2 weeks out of me, and I'm fucking done. And they're like, well, can you stay for inventory? And I'm like, no. I'm like, you can pay her. You got somebody that makes more money than me. She should be able to handle it. You've paid her more money because you believe she's better than me.
No, she just had a rack.
No, the company consistently hired people in at at least a 50 cent more than the person prior to them after 5 months.
That's weird.
Yeah. And if you guys are wondering, the company's still around to this day. It's Route 66 clothing apparel line.
It's like, I'll tell you what, I quit. I'll be gone for the next month, and then you can hire me back,
Yeah.
and then pay me what I'm worth.
Pay me more
Right
than
in
that
time
dumb
for
bitch.
inventory.
That dumb bitch made more money I did. She took my job.
Oh yeah, and it's like, and you see a lot of these same practices still being done today, and you get a lot of people that are fucking as they sit there and do that, your saving ability, your ability to be able to invest into your future starts diminishing, and then you put in pressure from people who are coming from, that are coming in either on visas that are willing to take less money because they're living with a bunch of other people, so their rent's next to nothing, so they don't have a huge overhead, and so they're able to take less money, so you get this wage suppression. And then you get all the jobs that, well, back in the day, back in my day, I remember, Americans sitting in the cornfields picking corn.
The dollar
My-
was worth
my-
more, man. You could work.
My first hourly job
part-time.
paid me $5.25.
Oh, you fucking,
Rich.
you're rich over there, man.
Rich.
My first job was $3.75 an hour.
Oh, the job before that was $50 a month.
Your parents don't count.
No. That was the paper route.
Oh,
50
that's
bucks a month?
different. Yeah, the
50
paper
bucks a
route
month?
never. Yeah, the paper route never was a good business. It was honest, but it was not. It was a good business if you had you were in the burbs, and you could just go house. Then it was a great fucking business. But you lived out in the boonies or fucking you lived inner city. Yeah, no. Paper route sucks.
But yeah, riding my bike every single day for 6 years straight.
Ouch.
Hey man, it's not. It builds It's character building right there.
I think he's just a glutton for punishment.
He did go into the military. You did volunteer for that one, right? You put your hand up and said, "Yo, pick me."
Yep.
Yeah. He's neglecting for punishment. We've just determined that.
My volunteer is
Well,
pretty-
even you guys know that, because how many times was I freaking dying on live stream because I had worked 16-hour days, like waking up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Ugh. That's terrible.
Yeah.
It's what I can do.
You can be a
Did,
gigolo.
did you just take a photo of that, Mikkel, to set as your background? Or is that actually what's behind you?
Walk down the hallway. I don't believe you.
It's just the way that you got the camera positioned. It looks like it's on the green screen.
It's all
Walk,
fake.
walk down the hallway. Nobody believes you. It
We
looks
mining
like
Vaporware over here.
I'm recording data on the VFD. So I'm holding my phone, recording the data, and it's just like pressed against it.
Too funny.
man. That's so awesome. You know that's like one of your dream jobs right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mikkel
Heck
hasn't, but Mikkel hasn't found me 10 acres with a house yet, so I can't come out
Aw.
there to help him yet. He needs to help desperately.
Well, you know, it doesn't matter whether you work for a little guy or a big guy. They'll run you rampant if they can.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Like I just got back from work. This is like my work shirt, like one of my work shirts. You know, it's like I'm just hopping on. I'm not even changing. I'm just freaking fuck it.
Walk it.
Still got my work pants on.
You got that nice green screen on there, but nothing on there, you know.
Yeah. I don't have enough light on. I just hopped on as soon as I could. By the way,
Literally.
it's time for a fucking announcement.
I think so.
Let's get some FAs in that chat, guys. And smash that like button. I hopped on here. We only had 2 likes. What's up with that?
There's only 2 people.
It's
Fine.
because Bitcoin prices, coming down.
Everybody sad.
Bull market's canceled.
It's because crypto.
The
Sucks a big
Ethereum,
fat one
one of
lately.
the Ethereum fucking
Terrible.
co-founders, not Ethereum, XRP co-founders just dumped.
Well, at least you didn't say he died.
No, he dumped like a whole bunch.
He's like, we beat the SEC. We got all this approval, whatnot. We're in the middle of the bull market. I'm getting the fuck out, guys.
175 million moved to an exchange by
Wow.
co-founder Chris Larson.
$175 million worth.
Yeah.
If that's not a signal to hold on to your britches,
No. Why would a co-founder fucking drop that much?
because he's preparing to drop that shit as soon as it hits his goal.
You remember?
He's risk averting.
You remember what Charlie Lee did for Litecoin? Remember? You remember how Litecoin tanked for like a whole year after that?
Yeah, but he couldn't have possibly have fucking known all that at that point.
I know, but
And-
people still gave him shit
and
for
he
it,
was-
and they still blame him for the downturn.
Oh yeah, but it's like fucking Bitcoin dropped. It wasn't fucking Bitcoin dropped because of fucking Litecoin.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yo, that's a lot of FAs. Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like what Techman said. Exit scam.
Right. I mean, you the people coming in right now became his liquidity to exit. He's mitigating risk.
Yeah. He's probably like, this is enough to tide me over. Till the actual-
He's like, you know what? I'm reach. Once I hit about 130, I'll cash out.
I've been seeing.
You said 127, right?
Yeah, 170.
Yeah, he's waiting for 130.
175 million. He's sold.
I've,
Oh, he already sold it.
Yeah.
I've-
I thought you
The
said
mar-
he just moved it to the
The
exchange.
market dropped 14% after he moved everything after he moved it to the exchange.
Mm.
well, I've been hearing bad things about Ledger Nano.
Oh,
What'd they do now?
Ledger had their database fucking breached.
Yeah, and they're saying like these guys are all saying like, they transferred crypto, everything was fine until they tried to transfer out XRP from an exchange. And then their wallet took a shit.
Well, that could be a whole bunch of things. No, the only thing that's
Multiple
bad
people,
with
lots of
Ledger is
people,
like you
at
either
least
have to
10.
there's no official hack that's unless you touching the wallet. You
Well, they said when they went to move their Ethereum, this is like multiple people, like multiple instances. They're not related at all. They're just random people out in the web posting videos. So they're saying they swapped their Ethereum, and they're like, oh, you need to update your Ledger Nano X or whatever, like to some upgraded wallet or something. So when they do that, it's like, okay, so they do that, reboots, and they're like, Ledger asks for their passphrase when you reboot. And I was like, that's weird. So the only way to continue, obviously, is you put your passphrase in. And then they're saying that whatever exploit it was, like they come in the next day and everything's gone. Poof. So I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of shit about how
that
none
almost
of them are safe, and unless you have a Web3 wallet.
Oh, Mikhail.
Fuck.
oh you dirty boy.
You dirty miner.
So dirty. Why is this fluid pink? Why is it gotta be pink?
Oh,
Makes it easier to see when you're walking through those aisles.
You
Like-
get your freaking
pitch black.
everyday carry knife stuck on one of those things.
It's pitch black.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
yeah.
tell.
Don't die, Mikhail. Those coyotes are gonna eat you.
It feels like I'm watching Blair Witch right now.
Yeah,
I'm running really fast, guys.
run up.
I'm super scared. Super cereal.
Cereal. Oh, so cereal. Oh man.
Techman's right. He Charlie Lead XRP.
Yeah. That's right. He did.
Well, no, he's just the co-founder. And
Well.
the other one still has in Brad Garlinghouse.
He won't. He's not going to.
He's got to keep scam going.
Of course. Just
He's
like those-
he's the other big holder of fucking of XRP. If he's sold, fucking
Don't you
he'd
guys
basically
remember-
be using everyone as the exit scam. that'd be epic.
Oh, yeah, I'm back. I mean, don't walk away from Wi-Fi. It's bad for you.
Right. Bad things happen.
So much Old Spicy in his office.
Anyway, BitConnect was a thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if this bull run's going to produce anything of that nature.
I know. We need this generation of
We need a BitConnect V3.
right. I mean, I know they've been trying to reboot BitConnect.
Oh, of course, just in time for bull season.
The only way they would be able to reboot it is if they renamed it.
Yeah.
It was gonna be a BitConnect 3.0.
Yeah, but see, this still has the name BitConnect in it,
You
which
see,
is
that's the beautiful thing about quote unquote crypto. You can say whatever the fuck you want, right?
Yeah, but it still has the name BitConnect in it,
don't
and it
matter.
still has that reputation.
It don't
Like I
matter,
said,
man. You know how
if
dumb people are.
I know, Nev.
if they
I know.
rebranded it to a different name, it would be harder for everybody to recognize it. Only the ones that are the most savvy would be able to figure it out.
Yeah, then we get we get Trevon James fucking coming out promoting it.
He wasn't the only one.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you know how I know you.
He's
you
just
suck
the
at
most
crypto?
famous one.
You know how I know you suck at crypto? You mortgaged your house for BitConnect.
You know how you really sucked at life? You fucking you went long on a mortgage on your house and got liquidated.
Yeah. Oh man, people right now. I mean, the market's okay, but it's all artificial. Like it's gonna come crashing.
We
down.
haven't had a nasty liquidation
matter of
event. I
time
mean, we've
before
had like little
regular
mini
stock market.
flashes, like some small liquidation events, but man, where's a major liquidation event where in the tune of millions? Where it just fucking gets wiped out overnight.
Yeah. I think that's how it's gonna happen too, though. You know.
Oh man, there's people who are fucking overexposed.
You're just gonna wake up. There's gonna be no more dollars. And there's gonna be CBDCs in your freaking bank account.
I'll never say that would ever happen. Too many government officials fucking are not gonna want to go through different channels to fucking be able to have. No, you're always gonna have dollars.
Where did Commander in Chief go today?
Good question.
Federal Reserve. He talked to the Federal Reserve, fucking Jerome Powell, while he was doing construction renovation at the building.
Oh yeah, the 3.7 instead of 2.1.
Yeah.
And then he pulled out the fucking receipt and handed it to
Stupid. The funniest thing is people still think Federal Reserve is federal. It's like it's a fucking privately owned company that owns our money.
And Jerome and then Jerome's fucking response was kind of priceless, but kind of at the same time kind of
I
telling.
couldn't understand what he said.
He was saying that the building upgrade was already paid for. That
No, he
they
was saying the
didn't. That
building was
nobody
built 5 years ago.
requested. Yeah, that it was paid for 5 years ago. That nobody requested any more money. Right. So basically, somebody in the organization that fucking, because it shows that Jerome Powell does not know everything about what's going on at the Federal Reserve.
He knows nothing.
Period.
He's a placeholder. Look at him.
Well, no, I mean,
And
it's
that's,
like
and
it's,
that is why Doge
Okay.
needs to investigate.
okay.
the
So
Federal
this
Reserve.
is how I look at it, and this is where people don't understand. If I've got, let's say 500 different levels beneath me, right? And each level has its own department of people. Is there any way that me at the very top of that pyramid to know what every level is doing?
Not at all.
So here's Jerome Powell fucking trying to act like he knows what the hell's going on when it's not even, he knows that the construction's going on, but he's not like hands-on involved to knowing what's going on. That maybe somebody on the backside said, hey guys, we are dangerously close to budget because we got congressional approval 5 years ago, but materials are fucking through the roof today and we're not going to make it through budget.
They don't care. They're the Federal Reserve. They just print more money and hand it out.
Yes and no. They still, what they do, and it's like people need to understand how money creation actually works. The best explanation that I've seen is Mike Malone. He has a whole video on how the money creation actually works. But basically, in a nutshell, the Federal Reserve buys the issuances of bonds. So every dollar that's created has to have a bond from the government in order to back it. So the Federal Reserve has federally backed bonds. They can't just print.
Supposedly.
So
Yeah, supposedly.
basically, what's gone on is that they're still creating the bonds. They're creating the bonds at a record high level now,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they've lowered the standard for the bond. So stuff that we would consider junk bonds, they're putting in there because it's still an asset.
Yeah. Flood everything in.
So
That's how you make markets pump.
and people like it's that's why the Federal Reserve cannot issue debt. It's against policy on that.
No, they just leave it up to the banks because that's what they do.
Banks are supposed to. They're not. They don't do anymore because the federal oversight got fucking relaxed on it. But they're supposed to, for every dollar that goes in, they're allowed to loan out 90 cents to the dollar.
Oh god, fractional reserve banking. That shit's a crock of shit. I mean, like you seen those new banks that popped
What's
up.
up, Big Rome?
Truist. Was it Truist the result of like a bunch of banks got together because they didn't have enough money to fork over their own coffers, so they had to like join other banks together so where they had enough cash flow to actually stay open.
Yeah, because they had their. It's not that they didn't have it. Well, they're like there's back. You go back far enough, and there was bank collapses. It happened all the time. Then we had federal government stepped in to fucking kind of stabilize the banking system because of the fact of them failing so often. And what they were failing at is that they were going in and investing with the money that was put in there, because like people don't realize that when you put money into the bank, it's the bank's money.
Yep.
You get you get an IOU from the bank, basically.
You're a shareholder, you
Yeah.
know,
And
essentially.
so you're on the hook. If the bank fails, you're on the hook. And then they try to go, well, it's all FDIC insured, but it's only insured 10%. People don't realize that one either. That's like a whole big old fucking scam to begin with. But you have a lot of banks that were on the brink of failure until the Federal Reserve started just kind of putting in a lot of the oversight and regulations that were required. Up until they started doing it, they started doing it back in 2008 again. Whenever the banking regulations started getting relaxed, the corporate regulations started getting relaxed through Clinton, Bush, and Obama. They relaxed all the regulations on corporate and banking America and allowed all of what's going on now to take place at an accelerated rate. Not that it was not going to happen, but what those three people did in a row accelerated everything.
You remember the shitty credit cards you used to get when you're like have shitty credit? You know, they used to all be 29.999%.
Yeah.
So what happened in the past like 10 years? Because I've seen credit cards go as high as like 35% now. Like that's ridiculous, yo.
Yeah, and because they've relaxed on what they call predatory loans. Because before, anything above 29%, well, you were considered a loan shark.
Yeah, it was like subprime.
No. It was literally, you were considered a loan shark. If you were over 29, if you hit 30% on your interest rate for having your credit card, you instantly went into the same category as a loan shark from the mob. It was predatory loans. They relaxed that. That's why you're seeing the interest rate go further now.
Yeah, that's the same kind of crash for what was it? Wells Fargo was like they were investing all of their people's money and they lost all of it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, why the fuck would you bank with these people still? Like, I don't understand how they're still building.
Yeah, they were taking loans out against people's homes, and then they were defaulting on said loans, and then these people didn't even know there was a loan out on their house. They were just getting a phone call, or, a letter in the mail going, your home has been foreclosed and sold. You have X amount of days to move out of not your home anymore.
Yeah.
And
Thanks,
whenever
thanks.
and whenever they got caught for it, they made somewhere a little over $20 million, right? They were fined somewhere around $9 million.
Hey, a win is a win.
Right. They still made money on bankrupting people.
I mean, it's the same thing as Facebook, When Facebook, every time they go to court, like they just pay the fine. Does anything change? No. It's just business.
And then they go, oh, the fine is unfair. It's like, yeah, that's the whole fucking point. You should not make a single dime.
Just go about your business.
If you broke the law and you made $25 million, well, you know what? Your fine should be $26 million because your profits should not exist and you still need to have a fine on there.
Yeah, that's facts. There's just too many pockets to line these days, man.
We need accountability in the financial system. That is the absolute issue with a lot of what's going on today, is that there's no financial accountability.
Nope.
And it's illegal to fucking hire illegal people in the country. Why are we not fucking you see a fucking a building get fucking raided and there's 50 illegals in there? Well, why are we not hauling out the CEOs with them?
Yeah, somebody housed them.
Like you're not going to tell me that, oh, I didn't know these 50 people were ill. No. No.
They got people sleeping in the bathtubs over there.
It's like we need the accountability, and until we have accountability, the economy will not fucking solve itself at all.
Yeah, that seems to be number one thing these days is accountability. Like they're just like, what are you gonna do? Sue me? Go for it. What are you gonna do? Complain? Picket? Freaking march? Whatever you do, we don't care anymore. So.
Oh yeah, Big Rob, they're starting to ramp it up here in Chicago, and I'm like, especially with our socialist mayor in Chicago.
Chi-town, Chicago.
Well, we like to call it Chirac.
Yeah.
The government officials in Chicago like to deny that there is any real heavy crime, because if you exclude everything on the south side of Chicago, there's no crime. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I saw a video the other day. Somebody was saying, can you name a day more, deadly than January 6th? And the guy responded, yeah, any weekend in Chicago.
We have this thing called Taste of Chicago every year. And it's where all the local food vendors, they come out and they throw down. It's supposed to be the best of the best. These fucking people are, they're all this home cooked food basically being fucking brought right there, right? Some of it's good, some of it's mediocre over the years. It's kind of become commercialized. But now you get to go there with gang shootings in the porta potties. Yes, taking a piss may cause death. Have you ever had to tuck and roll while taking a piss? Well, you can experience it here in Chicago's Taste of Chicago.
That's where I keep my concealed.
No need to join the Marine Corps. Just come to Chicago.
Right? You'll have PTSD by the end of the day.
Do you like
Equipped with PTSD starter kit.
Yeah, Mac 11 sold separately.
Service animals available as you exit the facilities.
Right. Yeah, I would say whenever I go in the South, like, people are a little bit more polite. It's but that I think comes with a caveat that as long as you're not in the big cities. I find you go into the big city, they're just as shitty as they are fucking up here.
Yeah, facts. People trying to run you over.
Why
and shit.
why would I say it like that? Because why? Big cities are fucking democratic shitholes.
Yeah. Bunch of candy painted hair libtards. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cali's such a shithole. All the shitheads are fucking leaving.
Yeah,
But
and
they
they're
still vote, but
and
they
they're
still
still
vote for the
voting
same
the-
shit in the new
yeah.
place.
They're like, oh, we're gonna vote for the same crap we didn't like over there. We're just gonna vote for it over here until we don't like it over here too, and then we're gonna move to your city next.
It's
Like,
the
get the
same
fuck
thing
outta
with
here.
the immigrants claiming like to get out of their country because it's so dangerous, but you're protesting burning our flag and waving yours. Like, tell me the same-
Now we got a Somalian and a fucking a Muslim fucking communist trying to fucking run for government. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. It's the age of
It's
Aquarius.
like, can
man.
we fucking get these fucking douchebags the fuck out of the country? They're going to
Reality,
ruin the
stranger than
economy.
fiction.
It's like people in New York. If this fucking mayor gets in, man, you like move. Like your earning potential is about to fucking shit itself.
Well, there's always the whisper of the universal basic income that should be coming to effect.
Who cares about universal fucking basic income whenever you've got a food desert because of government controlled fucking grocery stores that don't work? It'll be
Of course they
fucking
don't work.
Moscow all over again.
No, yeah, no, they got plenty of solutions for that, Nem. You're just gonna eat soy and vaccinated lettuce for the rest of your life.
So
Yeah.
you will not be able to get enough of that into these stores for the amount of people.
You don't think so?
No. Fucking Moscow proved this. Fucking Mao proved this. Show me a country that had top-down government-controlled communism and how many people it killed. China still fucking people die by the droves in China from starvation.
Well, maybe that's all they're playing. That they only want. What did the Stones say again? 850 million people worldwide.
Yeah, but they know
Four,
that
450.
that's the stone wasn't a blueprint of what they wanted the population to be. It was the basic of this is what it's gonna take if we want to rebuild the if life were to be partially. We need this many people to restart the human race to be what it was. I think it was more of a blueprint of the basic. If
No, from my understanding, it was saying that the world would not be able to, adequately support more than 450 million or some shit like that. And everything that Bill Gates and all of the others out there saying, hey, if we improve healthcare, we give shots, we can actually lower the
No,
birth
like-
rate. You know, because
it wasn't
they're
a
trying to get
blueprint
back
of what
down
the
to
minimum.
the
No,
450 million.
it wasn't like that's the conspiracy theory behind it and what the globalists want. Because their interpretation of it, it is a loosely written stone. So it showed the like it a lot of people believe
You
that
know it's not loosely written,
Bitcoin code.
and the Second Amendment.
Fuck yeah. Guns and Bitcoin. But I mean, like certain things like that was like really up to a vague kind of interpretation of things. So I you know, like some people believe it's a blueprint. Some people thought it was the globalist fucking agenda. But we are
You're a
over the
global
one. We are
agenda.
over the 1 hour marker, guys.
Before we sign off, I actually want to address what Techman just said. He said, I had a funny disagreement about Tesla bots serving food. They said nobody wanted it. I said, no blue hair, no attitude, no nose ring, no tip demanded. Sign me up.
Okay, so I say no to that because of human interaction. If we start allowing the bots to infiltrate areas in which should be direct human interaction, you will start losing the fabric of humanity. Now, where I think where I think bots make the most sense is for the most dangerous jobs, like some of your mining jobs, things where you're dealing with you know, caustic chemicals and stuff. Sure, bringing in all those bots to be able to do all those jobs, 100%. But when it comes down to just the basic fundamentals of human interaction, I say no. Because it's gonna be like, you think fucking you know, the what is it, the new generation alpha or whatever the fuck they're called now, you think they're screwed up? Let an AI controlled world fucking raise these fucking people.
I mean, it's technically
these
already
people
happening.
can't even fucking read coming out of high school anymore. Basic math skills aren't fucking there, and why they're
No, like the TV, the movie Wall-E showed you what will happen if AI is taking care of the human race.
right. The humanity fucking fails.
We all become fat pod people who can't walk.
Or you just bring yourselves fucking, you're just dumbing the world down so that, you know, fucking, what, we turn into the Matrix and they figure out how to turn us into just batteries?
Or
Plug
maybe
you
they don't
in
need
and
to turn
you
us
just
into
go
batteries.
into dream world? Nah, fuck that.
What if we are batteries?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why not? You're just a flesh vessel for energy.
Oh, of course. Of course.
So what's a battery?
Our technology ain't even fucking there yet.
A contained element
Oh,
that
yeah.
holds power.
I don't know. I remember
It's the
seeing an
whole thing.
article a few years back when we first started this. Remember, I shared how, you know, they were actually letting people sleep in pods, and they were using their body's energy to mine Bitcoin.
Yeah, no, that's not how that worked. And fucking that actually got debunked. That like they showed that it was just fucking normal fucking crypto mining. It's like the coin mine one that fucking that Mikkel had. You know, like
Yeah.
like that thing was
Hold on.
fucking not mining Bitcoin
Hold on,
in any
hold on.
way,
We-
shape,
was
or
like
form.
Hold on,
Dude.
we
The
talked
chassis.
about that, and we never had a
Yeah.
follow-up. You never said, "Hey, guess what I just found out."
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get
That
my
whole
coffee. So,
Huh?
Way to drop the ball there, Nem.
yeah. I do that once in a while. What was that, Mikkel?
Sometimes.
I said I gotta be hopping up here. So,
All right,
I
dude.
gotta get. I gotta
Thank
get
you,
some
Slim.
stuff done.
Well, it is time to sign off anyway.
It's good to see you.
Are you going to be doing a show tomorrow, Mikkel?
Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I'll be driving home, so I might hop
Alrighty.
on while I'm driving.
There you go.
Righteous,
All right. Well, you
righteous.
drive safe.
Morning drive stream.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah. Probably get good Wi-Fi out there because it's so flat.
You would think so, right?
You know, no mountains blocking the signal.
Yeah, but there's no towns that receive signals either.
Like earlier, I was out in the container, and I had my laptop out there, and I had my laptop connected to the internet of the container, and hotspotting from my laptop, so I could still stream on my phone. Because
Nice.
I had a bar of service.
Well, you are in the boonies.
Now you and you're inside a fully metal facility, kind of like a Faraday cage, my man.
Yeah.
with a single light that lights up the whole facility.
You know, lots of interference inside.
Just one light for those bad boys? Damn.
No, yeah, fucking the power substation he was showing. He's like, yeah, that's fuck power substation. It's like, holy crap, it lights bright.
Yeah, I actually just turned them down. They were
Nice.
too bright.
All right, Nim, it's time.
I think it's time for sure.
It's
It's time. It's time. So, thank you everybody for being here. All that good stuff. Definitely smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And you gonna be on for tomorrow, Mikkel?
I don't know.
For
I'll
at
be
night?
back. I'll be back home, but I haven't seen the family, so I'd probably say no.
Alrighty then. So that tells me what I need to know then. So there won't be an evening stream then. So we'll just play it out like that.
That will be
And
partying.
Yeah, I have to like play that one, and I'm gone. So I'm gone so much that that's probably the last thing that my family would want me to do.
That's right. You gotta spend time with the childrens. You know?
Yes, they're only young once. So
It's
Right.
facts.
right,
Turn
right,
around,
right.
they're gonna be
They-
big.
They grow up so fast.
they do. Holy
Hell
crap, they
yeah.
do. You remember Carolyn was this
Youngest-
tall when she started saying buy Bitcoin, buy it at cost and hodl it. Now she's freaking 14. You know,
Right. My oldest turns 14 in a few months, but my youngest turns 3 in like a week.
I mean, we have been hanging out for like better part of 6 years.
yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. It's
So-
been a long time, sick dirty bastards.
Right, right.
And it's been good times too. And with
Hey,
that
hey,
being
hey,
said,
Mikkel, you're old now.
there's no better clock on how old you are than watching your kids grow.
Yeah. Like, when the hell did you get so big?
It's like, what do you mean you're going to college? What do you mean you fucking graduate?
What do you
I don't
mean
want
you
to hear
haven't
that you're
been?
having kids. Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah. Get fired.
I'm too young to be a grandpa.
Right.
Grandpas are in their 70s.
Gee.
Oh man.
So, with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. Peace out. Stay savage. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. Yo.
Yo.
Peace out, guys.
Giggity, giggity, goo.